Hey everyone, my name is Kyle. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So today's video is another Neville Goddard technique, and it's called the knot technique. I'm really excited to share this technique out. It's a little bit complex and has a little more extra details or more things I really need to put emphasis on for order for this to work, because it is a very different from any other manifestation technique I've been introducing on the channel, and I really want this to work out for you, but it can go wrong really fast if you don't follow what I'm saying, and some little rules that are kind of in place. And because most of the time with manifestation and my techniques I've been talking about with Neville Goddard, it's like, creating this magical act, visualizing it, and feeling it as if you already have it, and it will come true to you. And those are really great. I really enjoy those. But sometimes where I see this going wrong is that people do the visualizing, they will feel it, they'll open their eyes, but then they don't believe it. And then they go about their day-to-day life, and old habits kick in again. The ego kicks in saying, you can't have this thing, you don't deserve this thing, XYZ, this fake story that gets played in your head on why you can't have the thing that you want. So the whole visualization thing, you get really excited, but then when you open your eyes and go about your day, it just like goes completely sideways, and it does not work for some people. So with this knot technique, it is a lot of things different that I'm usually saying, but I've always prefaced in my videos that with manifestation exercises, I compare it to the gym, where there's a lot of different exercises that work out the same muscle and achieves the same goal. It's just a different way of going about it. And some exercises you really gravitate towards, and some of them you'll completely avoid. So with every video and different manifestation techniques out there, I am suggesting other techniques of this. If one doesn't work, this might work for you. So I really hope this one will work out for you. But if there's already things I've already introduced to you that are working, please keep doing them. But if you're kind of a little bit bored of them and you wanted to kind of like switch it up, maybe try this one out. Maybe you'll really enjoy this one as well. I also like using this technique to when I'm manifesting bigger things, because it will bypass the ego for me. Because I want to preface too that in order for us to manifest anything we want in our lives, we really need to be relaxed, calm, and satisfied in order for to manifest anything we want. And I know a lot of us, when we try to manifest something, we are stressed. When we don't see it, we're like nervous. We get kind of anxious. We're not really ourselves, and we're like, where is it? I've been doing all these exercises, it's not coming for me. And then it's like all this self-sabotage is like coming out of nowhere. And we really don't want that. We want to be calm, relaxed, and really satisfied and really happy and appreciative of ourselves in order for us to get whatever we want to manifest in our lives. And before we get into the technique, I want you to recall a time in your life where you were super serious about a situation, and this needed to happen a certain way. And when you think about that situation, did you mess up? Usually you did, because we were so thinking about it has to work out this way, and it didn't work out this way, and you got messed up. It didn't work out. But then you changed your approach. You were like, I just want to have fun, I'm gonna enjoy myself, and if I mess up, whatever, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna laugh if I mess up. And then when you have this like more chilled mindset, everything works out great, it's flawless, and you didn't mess up. And for me, when I think about that super serious situation, was when I was in university and I had to take exams, and some of my courses were like hella hard because I was in like biomedical sciences, so a lot of the courses were really hard. Were just like a lot of studying and everything like that, and a lot of critical thinking. And I remember when I was first going to university, and the test taking is like completely different from high school, and so I was like very serious, very nervous. I was like shaking because my nerves were just out of control, and my pencil was like this, trying to like write stuff down, and I just did not do good on that exam. And I was like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like I was like super stressed. I was like freaking out because I was like, I need to do good on this, like, because maybe at the time I wanted to go to medical school and it just like didn't pan out for me. And I was like very stressed. I was like, I go to my classes, I do my labs are like flawless, everything like that. I understand the concepts, but then when I was in the exam, I just like didn't do well. So I was like, I'm gonna do the opposite of what I usually do. So I'm gonna do a very chilled approach. I'm gonna go in the exam calm, relaxed, satisfied that I know what I'm talking about. I know the material well enough to answer these questions on the test. And if I don't do well, oh well. There's another exam. Maybe I can convince the professor to if I can write it again. Da 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 da. And what happened was I did so well, and I was so happy, and because I was just confident in myself. I didn't care if I messed up or not. And when I did that, I was just relaxed and satisfied, and I was confident in myself. I was able to answer those questions. So when it comes to manifestation and applying the NOT technique, I'm going to use an example of manifesting money and wanting to manifest $5,000. And what you're going to say is, I do not have $5,000. And it's kind of weird saying that, because it could come off as negative. And that's what I want to preface too, that you want to say this very chill. Like I don't need this money to make myself feel good. I'm already feeling good myself. I already feel complete and whole, and I'm enjoying life every single day and just having fun. And if I don't need that $5,000, I mean, it'd be great, but I don't really need it. And with this approach, what Neville Goddard is saying about this is that your subconscious mind isn't picking up the word not, it's only picking up the information of $5,000, and your subconscious mind will go out into the quantum realm really and figure out how it can deliver $5,000 to Kyle. Whether that's opportunities or anything like that, will deliver $5,000 to you. And what this does, like I said, is it really drops the resistance around your manifestation and takes it off the pedestal and brings it down to your normal level, and kind of having a chill approach to it. At first, I was a little bit kind of scared to kind of talk about the knot technique, because it can be used very, very in the wrong way, and you won't achieve the results you want because of the tonality of like, because you can say the same sentence, but the tone can be completely different. Of, oh, I don't have $5,000. Money doesn't flow to me. Like, and you have this like self-victim mentality towards it because of the tonality. And when you say that in a negative tone, then it kind of will snowball effect other negative things about your life to complain about. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to have a chill approach to it. And I kind of think about this knot technique as like a kind of like a reverse engineering, because with Neville Goddard, he always talks about the end state, which is act like you already have it. So with the knot technique, think about it this way. If you're trying to manifest a car, right? A brand new car. But if you already have the brand new car, would you want that same brand new car? No, because you already have it. So with this technique, like I said, it just kind of drops resistance and takes it off the pedestal, and you're just going to go about your day happy, enjoying your life, and appreciating yourself, because it's not a thing that is going to make you feel complete. You don't need this manifestation to feel happy in your life. And that's very, very important, because sometimes what the other manifestations that I like doing is that where I can see going wrong is that it's like you visualize, you feel it, and now you really, really want it to happen, but it's not happening. And then it's like this weird cycle of needing and wanting, needing, wanting, needing, wanting. Whereas like with the knot technique, it drops all the resistance off, and you just go about your day, and the universe is going to go finding out how it can deliver Kyle $5,000 to me. And then it also just going to appear out of nowhere, and you're not coming from a state of lack. Another way I can best describe this is saying, I don't need this thing to complete me. I'm already satisfied with myself already. I'm happy and enjoying my life every single day. And I appreciate everything around me, and I appreciate all the opportunities that come my way. And so try this technique out and give it a go. Like I said, proceed with caution because I don't want you to say I don't need XYZ, and then but it's from a negative tone, and then you kind of snowball effect with a lot of negativity and a lot of like self victim thoughts. We don't want that. And that's why with this technique, it's a little bit complex and very different. So you'll say, I don't need this car. I don't need this specific person. I don't need this money. Da 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 da. These little things you want to manifest, but you're saying the more chilled, relaxed approach because then it's already telling the universe, I'm already satisfied and appreciative of my life. If I want the, I would like this, but I don't necessarily need it to complete my life and to make my life so much better because my life's already great enough. And the universe is like, I'm going to deliver that thing you want to manifest to you. And like I said, my first example of the video about wanting a specific person, and you're like, oh, I don't need that boyfriend, I don't need that girlfriend, I don't need that person. And then you go weeks later, and all of a sudden that person appears in your life, and you're like, I literally said I didn't want this person, and they're here, and now you're suddenly in a serious relationship. So this is very, very powerful. I like using this for things where I'm having maybe a hard time manifesting it because I visualize it, feel it, and then I go about my day, and I kind of lost that feeling visualization aspect of it. And now I'm like desperate. I need this to happen for me, And so with this, it's like I don't need it. I'm cool without it. I'm chill, having fun, loving life, and it'll appear for me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I sincerely appreciate it. Comment down below if this technique has worked out for you. And if you have any questions about law of attraction, personal development, or anything like that, I would love to hear from you. And hopefully my answers can help you out in any way. Or you can send it to me on Instagram DMs. I would love to hear from you. And speaking of Instagram, please follow me on all my social medias. They'll be linked in the description box down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and like this video. This really helps the algorithm. And you can also go to buymecoffee.com/Kyle Stencell to support the channel. And I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye!